This is Eagle Owl, and today I will be talking about Lane Johnson is recruiting Zach Ertz. Also, we're going to talk about Fred Warner backing out, saying what he said. He's crying now all of a sudden. And lastly, we're going to talk about the flex. Yes, the game has been flex. Seahawks and Eagles Monday. And we're going to talk about other stuff too. But let's get straight into it. All right, so before we talk about the main topics today, let's talk about the injury report. All right, so here we go. Grant Calcaterra, ankle, did not participate. Fletcher Cox did not participate. Zach Cunningham did not participate. Justin Evans did not participate. Dallas Goddard forearm did not participate. AJ Brown thigh limited. And what AJ Brown starting to get a little worried because there was a clip floating around of him leaving practice early with the thigh injury. So I believe he play, but this injury might be something that's actually lingering and bothering him in some matter. So we'll see. Julio Jones knee. Lane Johnson was a full participant, so it looked like he's going to be good to go soon. Devontae Smith, full participant. DeAndre Swift, full participant. And Milton Williams will be back, full participant. Okay. That's a decent injury report. Pretty much the people that's hurt, we already knew about and who might miss the games, like the Grant Calcaterra, Dallas Goddard. See, the Dallas Goddard thing is weird because I'm gonna go over this report that John McMullen put out. Eagles tight end update. Dallas Goddard wants to play and is certainly lobbying, but noted doctors want 4 full weeks for the forearm to heal, meaning at Dallas it's likely his return. So it sounds like Dallas Goddard is good to go, but the doctors is like, nah, let it heal an extra week. So it looked like it might be going in that way. As far as what Grant Calcaterra confirmed, it is a high ankle sprain and he's in the walking boot. So John McMullen put this out. So let's just get into the topics. Let's talk about Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz got released. And a lot of people was like, why Eagles fans want Zach Ertz back? He's washed, he this, he that. Well, we are thin that tight end. We are very thin that tight end. I know we signed a wide receiver, a big body wide receiver, and Cam Sims today, and we actually activated Bam Van Summerlin to the active roster because he was elevated 3 times. So Cam Sims is a big body wide receiver who probably can convert to a tight end. I'm pretty sure that was the talk with him, see if he could play that position. But back to the tight end situation with Zach Ertz. Now, with Zach Ertz, do I believe he's better than Jack Stoll and Alberto? I would say yes. I believe he's better than those two. And he can just come in and just be a safety valve for us. You know, we're not asking him to be Dallas Goddard. We're not asking him to be number one again. Ask him to just be a number 2 or even possibly a number 3 because they might play Jack Stoll more because he's a good blocking tight end. Now, I trust Zach Ertz more than those other guys. Again, am I asking for 2017 Zach Ertz? No. Just asking for a serviceable tight end that you could get for cheap and who loves Philadelphia. Now, I'm not sure how it goes if you get cut or released. Pretty much the same thing, right? Could be wrong. Some people like, nah, he's getting released, so he's just a free agent. Some people's like, nah, somebody got to claim him off waivers. Now, if it goes through the waiver wire, I say the Ravens might get him. And if he's just flat out released, yeah, he's coming back to Philadelphia. He's definitely going to come back to Philadelphia. And what other way to end your career in Philadelphia? And Lane Johnson is vouching for this guy. And Lane Johnson wants Zach Ertz back. So Zach Ertz hit that open market. He'd take what we can give. He would definitely take what we can give. But we signed Zach Ertz to a cheap deal. We might as well say bye-bye to the Shaq Leonard thing because we pretty much using the rest of our cap space on that Zach Ertz signing if we decide to do that. So we will see. We will see what Zach Ertz do. It'll be interesting, you know. I want Zach Ertz. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do want Zach Ertz, but do I want him more than Shaq Leonard? I don't know. I don't know because I don't know what Shaq Leonard got in the tank. A lot of Colts fans saying he's shot, he's done. A lot of Arizona Cardinals fans are saying the same thing about Zach Ertz. So do you want to washed up Zach Ertz or do you want to washed up linebacker? I don't know, but I know one guy loves Philadelphia and the other guy, I'm not sure if he has love for Philadelphia, but he loves Nick Sirianni. So we will see how that goes, what we do with that. All right, so let's talk about the Seahawks flexed. The game is flexed. All right. It's a good thing, we get an extra day of rest, but then at the same time, we're going to be coming off a slightly shorter week, then have to play Dallas, and then the Seahawks basically coming from a heartbreaking loss, and they might need to win. So we're going to have to play a must-win Seahawks who need to win their game after playing a hard-fought game against the 49ers, then slightly short week against the Cowboys. So yeah, the NFL is screwing the Eagles. Look, I'm not too mad at it. I'm not like, oh my God, why would they do this? It's not like they flexed it to a Thursday. It's just an extra day. I'm trying to look at the positive of it. It is a quote unquote extra day of rest, but then you losing a day of rest. So yeah, I can't wait to see Seattle, man. I can't wait to see them. I thought they was going to handle business yesterday. They were close. But at the end of the day, Geno Smith is Geno Smith. Tyler Lockett, huge drop. The flags were insane. But back to my Eagles. Yeah, I can't wait to the Seahawks game, Play them, get out this gauntlet, play the Cowboys, and then, cruise the rest of the way. Just cruise it out. Because if we beat the 49ers, I'm telling you, man. I am telling you. I'm going bananas. I'm going crazy if we beat the 49ers because that's just a step ahead for us. Another step ahead for us. And the Cowboys, again, did not look that impressive against the Seahawks, in my opinion. Deron Bland can get got by certain quarterbacks and certain receivers. I'm just saying. He was targeted and he damn near, he did get exposed. All right, so let's talk about the ops. Let's talk about the 49ers. My man Fred Warner is copping please. He's copping please. What do you mean by that, Eagle Al? He's out here saying that he somewhat regret saying what he said about the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. Nah. The one thing I give Debo props for, he's standing on business. He's standing on business. He's saying what he said, and he's coming to the link with that mentality. I got to get Debo that, but these other dudes, man, I ain't giving y'all nothing. I ain't giving y'all nothing, man. Fred Warner, we heard you. Brandon Ayuk been quiet. Kyle Shanahan, we heard you during the off season. We heard you guys. But nah, actually back to Debo. He was scared to talk about Hassan Reddick, right? So he not even standing on what he's standing on. Well, he attacked James Bradbury, who's probably going to have one of his best games against the 49ers. I'm just saying. But yeah, back to Fred Warner. Copping please, man. His wife said what she said about the link. Then he was talking his talk. Like, nah. Stand on what you said. Stand on what you said, and let's battle it out Sunday. We probably going to see y'all again more than likely. Then we just going to have to beat y'all 3 times in a row. See, y'all could beat up on the Cowboys. Do that to real dogs. Do that to real dogs. Cowboys, they phony dogs. They little pups. Now come to the real dogs and do what y'all do. Play us like how y'all play them other teams. We going to show y'all, man. We got an offense that could keep up with y'all and defense. We might get a 50-50 game, but we can adjust. Hassan Reddick is going to have a field day because he's going to be coming from that right side. You might slow down Josh Sweat because Trent Williams on that side. He's a dog. He's a dog, Trent Williams. But that interior offensive line and that right side can get got. You're going to have to deal with Jalen Carter, who they might move to the right side because he been coming off the edge. Yeah, Jalen Carter been coming off the edge. Brock Purdy going to take some licks this game. You worry about our back end. Man, we get enough time. Just a extra second. Brock Purdy is going to take some hits. I'm not saying he's going to get hurt. He's going to take some hits. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say today. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? Zach Ertz, the flex game, and also Fred Warner backing out saying what he said. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm a